Zed Wild here. Press subscribe for more evolution versus creation videos. Looking at this magazine here from creation.com, which I got at Creation Fest recently in Wadebridge, Cornwall. They do a lot of these different magazines, and this is all called Dinosaur Disquiet, talking about how it seems from this scientific research that dinosaurs are a lot younger than scientists and paleontologists originally thought. And this is very controversial. For 20 years now, dino bones have progressively divulged their contents to researchers who did not expect to find the likes of DNA and radiocarbon millions of years after dinosaurs' extinction. Many dinosaurs' fossils include real bone and are not completely permineralized. The pores are not completely filled with minerals, and what is found inside those dinosaur bones is a huge surprise to many people. A series of discoveries since the early 1990s has revealed dinosaur bones with blood cells, hemoglobin, fragile proteins, soft tissue such as flexible ligaments and blood vessels, and of special note DNA and carbon-14. How could such bones possibly be 65 million years old? As one of the researchers involved in the discovery of dinosaur blood cells, Dr. Mary Schweitzer said, "If you take a blood sample and you stick it on a shelf, you have nothing recognisable in about a week. So why would there be anything left in dinosaurs? Why indeed? Unless, of course, they haven't been extinct for millions of years, and their remains were preserved quickly under catastrophic conditions a few thousand years ago." Yet the evolutionary paradigm of millions of years is so entrenched in the scientific community that Dr. Schweitzer had trouble getting her results published. I had one reviewer tell me that he didn't care what the data said, he knew that what I was finding wasn't possible, said Schweitzer. I wrote back and said well, what data would convince you? And he said none. Schweitzer herself does not seem able or willing to escape the long-age paradigm, despite her direct involvement in many of the discoveries. However, the following findings across 2 decades serve as pointed and regular reminders that something is very wrong with dinosaur millions of years old ideas. If the bones really were millions of years old, none of this should be present. So why do evolutionists try to explain away these results? Simple, because dinosaurs made on day 6 of creation week, and therefore living only thousands of years ago, throws a wrench in the whole evolutionary paradigm. So let's have a look. 1993, dinosaur bone blood cells gave Mary Schweitzer goosebumps. 1997, hemoglobin as well as recognisable red blood cells in T-Rex bone. 2003, evidence of the protein osteocalcin found in iguanodon bone. 2005, ligaments and blood vessels in T-Rex bone. 2007, collagen, an important structural protein in bone, in T-Rex bone. 2009, fragile proteins elastin, laminin and collagen in a duck-billed dinosaur. 2012, the proteins actin and tubulin and DNA were reported in dinosaur bone cells, osteocytes. 2012, carbon-14 was reported in dinosaur bones. 2013, evidence of DNA was reported in dinosaur osteocytes, whatever they are, I don't know. Anyway, here's also the reference and notes which you could pause on for references. So what